On today's adventure,
I'm having this horrible sinus queef now. I can't go down like 5 feet and there's fish all around me.
the crew is finally getting a window of opportunity to go spearfishing by trekking deep into the jungle.
This place is so beautiful, and it's like, yeah, this is what it's about.
On the other side, they hope to score a reef teeming with fish.
I saw this beautiful little kumu.
But even after the long hike, will they be able to get some fish?
When it comes to the magic of the island, and which she chooses to give those that I bring or share with, is up to her. It's not up to me. So I don't try to complain about it. But I was really hoping that the magic, the moana would let us in, give us that window.
Previously, with conditions poor for ocean spearfishing, Ryan and Tonio head deep into a jungle river to catch some prawns for dinner. They managed to bring home prawns, and now, with the ocean clearing up, they hope to get some fish to eat.
I woke up early, and I looked, and I'm like, it's shady. Hey, good morning. It's just not looking good. Conditions are shady. So I got in touch with Kahana. I was like, yo, Kahana, you want to go for a dive?
What up, dude? Kahana was meeting up with us. It was always awesome. Kahana is a rad guy who grew up in Hawaii.
How you doing, bro? Good to have you back.
Glad to be back. He's just a knowledgeable guy and a great guy to have on this journey. And I was really, really blessed to have him included on this dive.
What? You got ducks now too?
We got 8 ducks.
Nice.
That's where you get the bradas.
Mahalo.
So I woke up that morning and I was just so excited because I knew we had a full day of diving ahead of us. Like we had nothing planned other than diving. And that's what I like to look forward to. That's what I like.
So I'm not sure how the visibility is going to be. We're having big tides because of the moon right now. So I'm not sure how the visibility is going to be where we're going to go, but we're going to try it because it's a really pretty spot and it's really secluded. You got to go through the jungle. So listen, you guys, it's quite a hike, okay? So we kind of have to commit. If we're going to go and do this, we just got to go. All right? Kahana's already changing, so he made up the mind.
We're going.
He go, I get the boat, she go, but when you get to Hawaii, then you know that you get one Hawaiian and guarantee bada, he go.
It's quite a hike to get there. Like it's not like it's very, very, very hard to get to, not accessible at all. And unless you know exactly where it is, and it was quite a hike down there too.
Remember last time I dropped the plug?
Yeah,
Kahana found him.
it wasn't too far down the trail.
Which just made it even more amazing, ending up at this pristine, beautiful location that's like so remote and so hard to get to. And then, you're pretty much hiking through the jungle.
We're going down this trail, and it's a sketchy trail, but a beautiful one. We're looking through this jungle, but there's spots where, if you're not knowing where to go, you can literally just go right over this cliff.
All of a sudden it opens up to you, you're just like seeing the ocean, you're seeing the beautiful coastline, and it's like, wait, we're gonna dive here? Like, yes, please, let's go.
Whenever you're ready, bro. We decided to go ahead and give it a shot and get out. And we kick out, and it's really aggressive kick out. It's a highly advanced kick out. Everybody gets a little beat up, I think, coming back in.
Lots of swell. Going to the dangerous part right now. A lot of big boulders, a lot of swell. You gotta be really careful. Oh, big rock.
But as soon as we kick out, the water cleared out really nice. It was still murky, but we had 50, 60 feet of visibility.
I woke up so excited this day because River told me we're going to go to a spot that he knows of that I dove the year before. And I remember diving that with him was such a magical moment for myself. It's because when I was able to finally connect the dots on how to properly spearfish in Hawaii. So it was a beautiful spot. It really meant a lot to me to go back to it, and I was so excited to be able to make that journey through the jungle to this spot to go and try to get some dinner for that night.
As I'm down on the bottom, I'm noticing huge schools of fish all around me, and I wait patiently to see if anything big swims by. River notices the same school and decides to drop down on his own approach.
The diving is absolutely gorgeous. There are fish crawling all over that reef.
River manages to get a beautiful goatfish on his drop, and as he goes to retrieve it, notices Tonio chasing down a school of fish as well with the 3-prong.
So I swim over, and there's Tony, and I watch him, and he's behind this rock. I stayed down there and waited for the table balls to come check me out, to get real close so I can actually reach it with the 3-prong. And he's just sitting there, and I can see this table boss, and it's a big bugger. I could see him on this side. I see this table boss, and managed to get a shot of it. And so I speared it. The fish comes off, and it swims under through a hole and around the other side of the rock. Tony doesn't give up, and he's already been down there. He's already got a minute.
Luckily, I didn't give up, and I swam after it and was able to get a second. That's the cool thing with the 3-prong. You can just, strap it, get a second shot real quick. And so I managed to secure it and bring it up to the surface.
Nicely done. Oh, you had to hit it twice. I don't have audio. I don't have audio. So you need a stringer. You have a stringer.
I still tried to make some drops, but I realized really quickly I'm having issues. My ears, my sinus canals by my right ear, I decided to shut close. Really bad sinus squeeze where I could only, if I went 5 feet down, this one, I was blowing, and it just wouldn't release. It wouldn't go, and it was the most intense pain. If I went 7 feet down, it just felt like my ears gonna explode, and I was just so bummed. Go back to the surface, try everything, blow my nose, try to clear it. Nothing was working, so I knew immediately, like, that dive, that was it for me. I wasn't gonna be able to get any fish, didn't go down. I'm just floating in the water dead weight, so. It's really nice to be able to go with a group of people because, if I'm having trouble, they're able to go out and they're able to help me get some food for the dinner table as well.
With Ryan out of commission from diving, the crew works a little bit extra harder to make sure to get some more fish, making drops down to the reef and finding some tasty reef fish to take home for dinner. All of a sudden, something catches Tonio's eye.
The most amazing thing was that while we were out spearfishing, all of a sudden I heard something. I heard like this noise, and I was like, wait, is that the sound of dolphins? And I looked around and I couldn't see anything, and then I heard them and I looked again, and then all of a sudden I was like surrounded by a group of dolphins. And they came up so close to me, and we were doing nothing but just minding our own business and spearfishing, but they were like just curious and checking us out and swimming around us. And one of them, he had, I think, their kids, like, it was like a dolphin family, and they were just curious, checking us out, and almost felt like they were talking to us. Like I could hear them the whole time, and they came back too, like in circles, and didn't just like come by once, but then they came back, and that was like a truly magical moment for me, and humbled me so much. Because I was like in their territory, right? Like I wasn't there. I was on their land, in their ocean, in their environment, and I was like the visitor. Yeah, it just left me in admiration and awe,
It was such a good idea at the time. It sounds so pretty. The jungle hike, fire ant trail. It was a good idea until you're 50. Shit, nah, it's okay. I enjoy it. It's beautiful. I'm just a crybaby. I think it goes, cry me a river. Whoa, I get another one. Old Man River. Woo.
So this is a table boss, and there are actually really delicious fish. I know some people may turn their nose up at them, but they almost have this really soft, white, flaky meat, and you really do need to dress them up a little bit, but if done properly, they can taste absolutely amazing. So the best way that I like to fillet these is I just go with a simple cut across the gill plate, and then I'm just gonna come back and guide that fillet knife right down the spine, trying to get as much meat off as possible. Go all the way through the tail, cut that through. All right,
So this next part, you really want to try to capitalize as much meat as you can. And I know a lot of people kind of just cut around the rib sections, but if you actually take your blade, you can find the big rib bones right there and almost use them as like a little handle guard and go underneath of them. And you can get a little bit of meat that you normally would be wasting. All right, and then right afterwards, pretty simple. Just can grab the tail end, cut through, and just go ahead and separate the skin right off the flesh. So because River's got a special recipe, normally the pin bones are really small and they're really light. You can leave them in, but River's got a recipe he wants to do, and he asked me to go ahead and get rid of the pin bones. Best way to go ahead and do that is if you just find the pin bones running down the middle, and then find where they end, and then make a little notch cut through, little notch in a V, cut through, and just like that, you have 2 amazing fillets ready for the dinner table.
So what we want to do with these table bosses is probably make them into pieces about like that big. Like imagine Malibu Seafood House.
Got it.
We're doing Hawaii Seafood House. Okay.
All right, right on.
So you want to have like.
I like bite size. I got you. So we don't really fry fish in Germany. What we do mostly is like, there's a lot of smoked fish, especially in the northern German part where I'm from. And then people, you know, you get like more like grilled fish, I would say, or tatars, like something like, I don't know. No, like frying is not really a thing, I guess. It is. No, I've never fried fish. I've never fried anything other than like pan fried. Like this machine where you just have like hot oil and like you put something in it. Never used it. Or not even in like a pot or something. I don't know, I just don't fry stuff. But I enjoy eating it though. Like I order it, I just don't cook it.
Let's score.
We are.
Table boss.
Looks freaking nice.
Slammer with the 3-prong. Freaking, I was really impressed. I've seen over this trip, I've seen your spearfishing really improve. So
Nice.
good job. Yeah.
Cheers, yeah.
Good
No,
for
it was
you.
fun. It was a good day. Definitely.
All you got to do is teach me how to fly fish now.
Okay, I'll do that.
Alright.
Deal. Thanks for sharing this with me. That's awesome. What an experience.
Yeah, right? Bro, you slammed that thing and then it was there like, whoa, what happened? And then you went around and you got it. You didn't quit.
No,
That says a
Don't
lot
give up.
about you.
don't give up.
Yeah, you're tenacious.
This is it.
Right there, brother. Yes, sir. You know, it's always important to say, you know, mahalo nui loa, takana loa, greatest gifts. You know, the soil from the Aina to grow these potatoes. These are Hawaiian grown potatoes. This is Hawaiian grown fish. This one Hawaiian grown boy. And now I get one nice guest I love so much.